Good morning, everyone. I'd like to have a look at the Gospel reading this morning, and the Gospel is taken from Mark's Gospel, chapter 9, verses 30 to 37. And in that, we encountered this fairly familiar statement: if anyone wants to be first, he must make himself last of all and a servant of all. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean making ourselves the lowest of all, that we are considered to be insignificant. What it means is that we are concerned about the needs of other people around us and that we ensure that they are being attended to. And that might be, even if we are working within a company, the way in which we react towards our colleagues, if we are an employer, if we're the boss, how are we working towards our workers? How are we actually treating them? And, are they actually getting a fair deal? And the kind of leadership that we have, is it the leadership that Christ would have? And he was a servant leader. And people followed him because of his service to them, not because he chose to be a leader, but because he was serving their needs. Now, it might be within your environment. It's also sometimes quite difficult to experience that. Well, it's more about attitude, I think, an attitude towards our fellow being, and also our attitude towards ourselves. Do we put ourselves on a pedestal? Do we consider ourselves to be better than other people? Unfortunately, that's one of the frustrations of life. We're always encouraged to be the best we can be. And so there's always that temptation to say, look, I am better. But that's not what it's all about. We need to be servants of all. We need to be courageous enough to say, I'm strong enough for people to follow me. And I'm strong enough to be the example that they want to follow me. In that gospel today, we also see Jesus saying, anyone who welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me. Jesus' attitude towards them, he wants us to be open. He wants us to be as he is. He wants to invite people to come to him. And so our challenge also, I think, is to be an inviting people, to be and open to the possibility, maybe even vulnerable, so that people may feel that they are happy to be in our presence and that they trust us. And children do hopefully trust adults with good reason. Have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.